It's halftime in Sochi so far. What do you think about the games so far?
I think they're amazing. You know, we had a lot of promises from the Sochi 2014 organizing committee. They said everything is going to be fine, and we had several indicators that that would be the case, but they have delivered for us.
What do you think about the atmosphere here?
Well, I think this is a great voyage of discovery. I think for whether that is for the spectators coming from outside of Russia, even for many spectators coming from other parts of Russia, for obviously the athletes, the teams, everyone. And I think the discovery has been incredibly positive. To find the warmth of the Russian people, their enthusiasm for para sport, and then their applause for all competitors.
How important are the games for the people with who have a handicap? Do you think it's that the minds are going to change in Russia?
Well, I think minds have already changed in Russia. I think that these games now have been organized for 7 years. At the head of the organizing committee, Dmitry Chernyshenko, is passionate about the barrier-free environment, that's been created here with the new build in the coastal cluster and up here in the mountains, but also within the relatively older city of Sochi. And that's going to be spread to the rest of Russia in legacy over time. But it's watching athletes perform, where I had a certain very senior Russian politician this afternoon say to me, you go along there, maybe you see the missing leg of a sledge hockey player, but within 1 minute you're just enwrapped with the sport. That's what's happened here. That's the Paralympic effect, and that's the Paralympic effect whether it's in Russia, whether it's in Britain, whether it's in Canada, whether it's in China.
So do you see a change between these games compared to the last games?
I think that there's constant progress in the Paralympic movement. We've got more teams than ever here, so we're 45. We've got more athletes than ever. I've been speaking with the President Kim of the Pyeongchang Organizing Committee in 4 years' time. He's got a target of 60 nations rather than the 45 here, and we'll be working with him to try and achieve something around that figure. So of course there's change, of course there's movement, and it's in the right direction.
So now another question. You're here at the German House. What is your first impression?
Well, it's the first time I've been. I was here at the Olympics. I saw it from the outside, a total wooden construction. You come inside and you're in a wooden facility. You can smell the wood. It's a great smell, a great feeling. And I don't think I've ever been in a building in Germany like this, but I'm sure they exist in Bavaria and all sorts of different places. But I'm really, really pleased that I've been able to come and join with my German colleagues.
So do you like the atmosphere here?
I love it. Well, it's hectic. It's full of emotion. Anya Vicker has just won her first medal. It happens to be gold. I sort of bursted in on the celebrations, and then afterwards, after I'd spoken, I apologized to her because she is the star. She's center stage. But there's just been a birthday presentation, the Geburtstag of her coach. So we've just sung happy birthday. It's all going on here.
Okay, the German House, as you just mentioned it, is a place for the athletes, but it's also a place for the sponsors. And how important do you think are sponsors for the young athletes?
Well, for the young athletes, they're important. They're important for everybody. But the key is to firstly obtain a sponsor and then to retain a sponsor, is to ensure that the sponsors have an illuminating time at the games. And I know that I've been with several of the sponsors of the International Paralympic Committee. They loved the Paralympics after London, but they've still been amazed by what they've seen here.
Okay. I say thanks a lot, and I wish you all the best for the future.
Great pleasure.